Oh my god. 20 months, Alice. That's crazy. It was like the first thing I'm running around my computer trying to make sure that everything's ready. And I come back and I just see this message of like, they've subscribed for 20 months. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a long time. Excuse me while I finish my coffee. I'm sorry. Hello. I woke up this morning and I was just like, you know what? I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks and I miss it. And I've had a lot going on that's kind of made it a little difficult. A cozy winter queen. Yeah. I got a little cozy going on. A little Christmas. But yeah, I've had a lot going on that made it kind of difficult to stream as of late. But I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have any time before Christmas to do any more streams. So I thought I'd go ahead and do something today. I had a very hard time deciding what I even wanted to do. I talked about it with Stella. I was like, do I want to play some Hollow Cure? Do I want to try a new game that I haven't tried yet? We decided on Stanley. Well, I decided on Stanley Parable. I don't know why. It seemed silly, but also cozy. Okay, maybe not cozy, but anyway. Welcome to a Tetra stream. You know what? Maybe I don't want to. Figuring what to play is always a challenge usually. So, I mean, especially if it's just like waking up and going, hey, I want to stream. And just an unplanned stream is always much harder to just decide what to do in the moment. But yes, hello Nikki, hello Alice. And Dwarf, I saw you up there with your existence of Stanley Parable implies the existence of a Stanley Moral. But we're going to play Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition. I've already played and beaten the original Stanley. Please enter the current time. The fuck is the time? 1:14. Wait, can I not just change the PM? Do I have to like... Oh my god, I have to like cycle through it. There we go. Oh my god, it just changed to 1:15. Of course it did. Is this gonna be really loud? It feels like it's gonna be really loud. The time is wrong. The time is wrong by a single minute. I've already fucked up. Guys, I've already screwed up my playthrough. Yeah, it doesn't even look like you can change it. That's fine. 1 minute is fine. I love that you can see the whole screen.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I wasn't expecting you to start talking already.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others...
That sounds so boring.
Stanley relished every
I would still do it.
orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm not even kidding. If I had to sit at a desk and hit keys, and that's it.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No
one
more
showed up
orders.
to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete
I
isolation.
can press the key for
Something was
exactly
very
27 milliseconds.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But yes, I am drinking cold brew. I am so sorry that your hot cocoa has gone cold, Nikki. That's horrible. And welcome. KZ Icon. Or Zycon. Is it K Zycon or is it KZ? I don't know. I always mess up people's... I always fear that I mess up people's names. Hello. Hi, Alpha. And I just changed the color of my keyboard by accident. I need to not hit my macro keys. I like how I'm clicking, but it sounds like a keyboard. Clicking on nothing, but it sounds like a keyboard. How do you even get to, like... That would be impossible. That is that's useless drawers. Going through the chair. But yes, hello, welcome. I hope you're all doing well today. Having a nice day.
All of his co-workers were gone.
No!
What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now,
It hasn't been 5
click
clicks.
the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
I'm pretty sure I've done it more than 50, sir.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
No. I want this door. Please, please, this door. I'm very passionate about this door. This one in particular. This 430. If I remember correctly, like, the original game had an achievement on this door, question mark? I gotta fall. Okay, that's what I was wondering. It was 417, I think. Where is 417? 417. There it is.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay. I'm following orders. I probably shouldn't. That's what it wants me to do. 4, 3...
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now,
Are
door
we?
415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. The clicking puts you at peace.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. Wait, 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I'm going. Wait, 417. I passed it.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How do I climb? I don't have a jump. How do I climb on it?
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Water.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Where's 416? There it is.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
He's yelling at me.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing can hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few
Hello,
minutes ago,
Ray.
you
How are you
couldn't achieve
doing?
was
Yes.
little clicks.
We're-
Really now, what were you thinking?
We're platforming, I guess. I didn't even know there was platforming on Stanley Parable, but here we are. But we got our first we got our first 2 achievements. Click on door 430 and getting our first achievement. 2 achievements in a row.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't want to.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You've been busy? I bet. I've been having a busy time too. It's why I haven't been able to stream much. But like I was mentioning earlier, I just kind of woke up today and I was like, I want to stream. So here we are.
Yes,
In the meeting room.
truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I hope you've still been having an okay time though, even with the busy.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here
Coffee
is
nut,
somebody
that's
with
me.
these chairs and some paintings.
It's me. This is my cup. This is my cup now. I'm gonna squat here with my cup. I am a coffee nut.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy.
No, it
And
didn't.
reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
I something mom. I want to know what that says. Number 1 dad. Are you sure
Stanley
about
sat
that?
around waiting for more dialogue. But when a long time had passed
I
and there was no
want-
more, he
what is that
decided the game was trying to send him a message.
The game is not sending. Oh, is it I Hate Mondays? Oh, I thought it was like mom. I thought it had something to do with mom. Fuel. I can agree with that. Alright, we'll leave the employee room.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
It was very
He took the
amazing.
first open door on his left to get back to business.
Nah, too creepy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps
Whee!
you've gotten off on, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
Thank you.
powerful.
And I am back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Off to the meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will follow directions just this one time.
Yet there was
Meeting
not a single
room.
person here either.
Tips for not getting fired.
Disbelief,
Talk
Stanley
less.
decided to go
Do
up to his boss's
unbelievably
office,
amazing. You know what?
hoping
Narrator,
he
shut the
would
fuck up.
find
I'm reading. I missed my cue. Narrator, you fucked up. You messed me up. I was reading that. Using slides to ensure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. Oh, fuck! You're going too fast! I can't read. Wait, where's the projector coming from? Oh, it's up there. I don't even remember what the narrator said to me. I was talking over him. Meeting schedule. Weekly targets. Admin. Marketing Mondays. Why? What is that? 4:51's private time. 4:31? 4:51. Group 4. Oh. Office party. We get to have an office party? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? Push for funding of R+D of new coffee machine. Yes, I would like a new coffee machine. Please, thank you. I would like it by tomorrow. Who moved my desk? Well, it certainly wasn't me. Been better? Oh, I'm sorry.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Or I could walk downstairs to the creepy red room. You'll have to find your coworkers if you want a new coffee machine. Well, that sucks. We're gonna walk down into the creepy red room. Ooh, what's down here? What is this? What is this note? I can't read it.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Oh, I
Well,
hate
because
Mondays. It is...
maybe
Okay.
Everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment. For no reason at all.
12B4.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Like what?
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I have no feet.
Doors close automatically behind him wherever he went. And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Were they?
Simply repeating.
Are they?
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
These look new.
At last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm
Defeated.
dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I don't know.
Thought
I
to
might be
himself,
crazy
I
still.
suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
No
Maybe
Stanley feet. No Stanley feet pics. I'm sorry.
So, he imagined himself flying.
Flying.
To gently float above the ground.
Whee!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun,
Whee!
and Stanley marveled
We're in
that he had still not given
space!
up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing?
Don't ask questions, Stanley.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how...
I said don't question it, Stanley.
And while he thought it all very odd...
Don't we all have voices in our head dictating us what to say and do?
The truth was that, of course, this was...
I do.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't...
He may or may not be a cursed god, but he's in there.
Stanley is as awake
Oop, I ran into a wall.
as he's ever been in his life.
Oh, I'm ignoring what the narrator's saying now.
It was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah, bring the
How else
magical
would the voice
stars back.
explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. That this was a dream.
Yeah? How can we prove it? We've been going in circles for about 5 minutes now.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin. The press of the mattress on his
Oh, I want to go back to sleep.
fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing.
I'll just
the
take a
buttons.
sip of my coffee
Please.
while we
That's
wait.
all I want my own.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Oh my god!
We have a city to burn.
Exactly the way it's always been.
Well, that was mildly startling.
It's normal.
Thank you, Shadow. I am certainly awake now. Stanley is not.
I am okay.
I am not okay. Look, we're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Stanley is having an existential crisis right now. We need to turn this down a little bit. Nope. That was still too much. No, not the field of view. The audio. Sure, it's 69. Nice. Ah!
This is the story of a woman named Ariella.
I'm sorry, what?
Ariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
I remember this ending.
Dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
Do you?
and what isn't.
Sometimes I don't know what's real and what is not.
Fitness, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this.
Are you? I don't know, Shadow. Are you real?
Staring down at the body.
Or are you just a figment of my imagination? Nobody knows. I am curious how this is going to change from the original Stanley Parable.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Because I did play the original one.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You are real and you are not real. Am I?
He entered the door on his left.
Fine. The meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here.
I don't want the meeting room. Let's go.
Way in despair.
closet.
Stanley decided to go into his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around.
Broom closet. No, I don't. Can I pick this up?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an
This is my broom closet.
no reason to still be here.
No, this is my broom closet now. You can go somewhere else. Look at all these shiny duct tape, wrenches,
He wasn't
a broom.
anything. At least if there was
What more could I possibly need?
justified in some way.
Broom closet, best room. Yeah.
Standing there doing sweet buffet.
You can say fuck all. Honey, this is a mature channel. You can say fuck all. It's fine.
Are you standing
Yep.
around doing nothing? Well, we
Because it's my channel. I can do what I want.
here. I'm genuinely confused.
Literally my channel can do what I want.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
How do you know?
I thought to mention it.
Maybe this is the most important room of the game, and you just don't want me.
Maybe to you this is somehow.
Fuck. Yes, Alice?
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Oh, my friends find me very concerning. The broom closet ending was my favorite, right? It was the best ending. Wow!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
This man is mean.
Stanley is addicted to drugs.
Funny swear word. Hello there, Luneza. The narrator is berating me.
Well, I've come
He's
to
a big meanie.
conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
No, I'm very much alive.
Exploded a bit.
See?
Were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Did I?
The situation
Pretty sure I'm still alive.
responsible thing is to allow someone nearby so as to ensure that the body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I'm good.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen
You go get your foods and finish your coffee and finish your working. I hope you have a good day, Alice.
species. Please remove their corpse from the area and
Don't touch my corpse, please. Thank you.
making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
I've played video games for many, many years. You don't need to tell me.
Is not lost on them.
Sir, Shadow, please. You know, you can stop yelling at me, narrator. Thank you. You're a big meanie. It's my closet now. It's not safe out there. The narrator has not had his coffee yet. I have. See, that's why I am in such a good mood. I've had my coffee. Actually, that's not true. I'm usually in a good mood. Even when I don't have coffee. Okay, that's not entirely true, but coffee has no bearing on my mood. Hello? A Snickers. Ooh, I want a Snickers. It sounds delicious. Yes, Alpha, what's wrong? I think the narrator is done talking about the broom closet, though.
Second player, it's good to have you on board. I get you too. At the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Sir!
There's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish, fungus. Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story.
I don't know. Every single time I play this, Stanley dies, so, you know. What are you gonna do now? Fine. I'll go.
Coming to a staircase Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
If I have to. Mm-hmm. What is this? To be rich, is it a crime to commit crimes? Isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Wow. Okay. Didn't know we were gonna have that kind of introspective in the bathroom. It was a very nice bathroom. Is that a panda with a gun to its head? What? Business strategy? That poor panda! What did it ever do to anybody? It did not deserve this. There's crimes against humanity right there. It's an elevator. Can I take the elevator? No, what if I want up? We're going up. That paper is very bright. Brighter than Stanley, I think. The artist was a bamboo tree sympathizer. Oh no. My god, is this a Mass Effect elevator? Why are we in here for so long? Literally the same. He's singing his own song. I see. If it's even an elevator to begin with and not just a room that plays music. Right? I'm starting to question what we're doing here. We don't even get snarky commentary from the narrator. We do get a cool little jazzy Stanley theme song, though. Okay. Elevator of fools.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
There we go.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to...
Oh my god, it's so dark.
By sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I don't want to go in there. Mm-hmm. Creepy elevator. At least we have light now. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control.
If light is on, call extension 914 immediately. Do you see a fucking phone? Do you see a phone? What do you want from me? Escape! Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Let's go. I'm just here to make Stanley die in horrible ways, I
The
guess.
door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and
Nope.
get back on track.
Let's go.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Mm-hmm.
and willingly confront
What if I walked backwards? Whee! This is probably a good way to describe the game. This does not appear to be death. I should have died from that fall.
and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise. He reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Squish!
Stanley,
I'm ready. Squish me. Hey.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as
Huh?
Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Yeah,
In a
squish.
single visceral instant,
Squish.
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
Yep.
killing him instantly.
Let's go. Whee! Oh, you lied to me. Rude. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh. Am I the queen of platformers? I don't see much platforming in this game, Ray.
When every path you can walk has been
Ah!
created for you long in advance,
I don't know why that startled
death
me.
becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Wow. That's some nature paintings. I just hide here in this corner. No one can find me here. They'll find a way to. Will they? Just look at. Don't talk to me about Destiny. Stanley's computer. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. I see you. You don't see me. You see nothing. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. The two doors. The set of the two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of contradiction this room posed. The office. I don't remember seeing a 1, 2, and 3, actually. You lied to me. Have a great stream, Tetra. I have to go buy last minute exchange gift for her. Oh, well, have fun. I hope you have fun at your Christmas party tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
My goodness, that... Why are my sound alerts so loud? It wasn't that loud to me. Oh, it must just be me then. Oh, is my headset really on that loud? Did I not need to... My headset must not have been very loud. Or my headset must have been too loud is what I meant. I drink my water, though. I'm out of coffee, so may as well. The selection of the sounds used throughout the game. When buttons are pressed, each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. It's the Museum of Stanley. The Stanley Parable credits. Developed by Crows. The impeccable Kevin Brighting as the narrator. Are these actually the people that worked on it? Because some of these names are very interesting. Stanley character skin. Based on the work of Stanley Parable Team 2013. Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. What? I'm sorry, the what? The war zone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Alien base. Awesome. I want the shooter ending. Let's go. The Lounge, an early version of The Lounge. I like the new version better. I don't know why I'm reading all these signs. The Apartment Timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Too bad we don't have that. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Oh, there's 2 cargo lifts. I read them out of order, probably. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo is actually stored. And why do that? This place is huge! I vaguely remember this area. I do not remember it being this large. The game is now paused. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this is what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Zending model. There's buttons. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. I don't remember the Zending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. I don't remember this room. Zending levers? Oh, I can't even pull them. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. I am getting lost in this. Oh my god. Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the Countdown ending. Freedom ending. This is the Freedom ending as it existed in beta. Monitor room elevator. Oh my god. Oh, look, the exit. Okay, that's the exit. Countdown room. Why is this place so large? Freedom ending. Oh, is this the boss's office? Scenes from the development of the boss's office. Office clock. The lounge. Underground.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design.
Oh, these were...
I didn't. You being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here,
Oh
I'm
my
just going to
god.
make this easy on you.
Oh, I've been in this room. Okay, we need to get to the other place. We need to end this area. I want out. What is this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional never found the perfect... Oh, really? How is the game going? I hope it's as good or better than the first one. From a cool man. How is the games? Are you a rock? Questzian. Are you a rock? Are these actual emails? What is this strange number? Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1112800 is? Well, the thing I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? I have a burning question. For instance, on a scale of Max Ernst to Salvador Dali, how surreal will this game be? Were you born with a magnificent voice, or did you bargain with a magician to receive it? No! These are going too fast! Stanley's office. Oh, the evolution of Stanley's office. Oh, it gets messier. Wow, how long was this game in development? 2011, 2012, 2013. I suppose this is just like, what, a remaster of the first game? I'm not sure. I actually don't know what the difference between the deluxe edition and the regular edition is.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you
No,
see how much
I can't
they
see
need
shit.
one another?
It's black.
No.
It's just
not.
blackness.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
No, squish me.
Now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
He. Oops. And we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right after asking what the difference between the original and deluxe edition was.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
That's what I want to know. Is that looks like the meeting room, maybe? Or no, that's just another office. I can't get over there though. Let's go. This is new to me. I am excited to see what new content means.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Thank you.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yep. This feels like a Disney ride.
Critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
More.
delighting audiences
Happy
the
face.
world over. Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra
Let me go.
Deluxe.
Let me go.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Me too. Let's go.
So far, it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
You're getting my hopes up, narrator.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's go. It's a small world after all.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra
Shut up,
Deluxe
narrator.
are awfully tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
The jump
All right.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I can jump. Ray left after there was a jump circle. There's the platforming. You can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Oh my god. That's an achievement. No. No more jumps for Tetra.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Glad they added jumping.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens.
That light
when
is out.
greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore."
I want that
What
one.
quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter.
Twitter
and
no
hold them
longer exists.
personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I
Sorry,
built up
narrator.
Too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always.
No.
What do you say?
Oh, Darty! Darty, hold on. No, Darty, go. You don't need to bark, honey. Go lie down. Hi. Oh, no, wait. This is different. This is different. My dog got me. Darty, stop. Darty, go lie down. Darty. Apologies, the puppers got a little excited there. $4.30.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
But there's other stuff up there. The temptation to crawl into the vent is strong. But I also want to know what's up there. Coffee nut. And a screwdriver. Well, this is concerning. Imposter? Who's an imposter? Elevator content, vent content? Yes. And?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
I mean,
Take a look.
there was other stuff. You didn't let me look at it. I don't know if I can trust you, narrator. I just crawled into... Wait, what is this? What? Oh my goodness.
I call it the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Well, isn't this a cozy home? I'm not gonna lie, I'd live here. This looks quaint. Temple of Time?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had
Look at
integrity.
that. Look
Back
at
then,
that.
It all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The greatest wealth is memory. Don't forget. Why can't I come? This is just making me want to play Sims, actually. What a quaint little house. The Stanley Parable. Indie Box Collector's Edition. Today's best ideas today. Galactic Cafe. World Class Award. Software Product of the Year. Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. First edition. Wait, is it first edition or collector's edition? Agile performance for an agile business. Deploy high-impact strategy, or deploy high-impact growth strategies. Dynamically streamline human capital. All right. Audience Award, The Stanley Parable. The Last of Us. British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to. It's for The Last of Us in the category Story 2014. I'm sorry. It's an award for Stanley Parable. Last of Us? What the fuck is The Last of Us? Nobody knows. Oh my god. The Memory Zone temp? I remember. Is that the old man with a dog? Eh, not really old man. Older gentleman. The original remake. Mozilla Firefox start page. Oh. Good times. All right. What else do we have here? The Stanley Parable demonstration. Alpha test. Smile because it happened. The narrator's a bit stuck in go outside, don't play for 5 years. I have yet to get that achievement because for some reason I always boot up Stanley Parable like once every couple of years. It is impossible to get this achievement. I don't know, I have it. It's not that impossible. Oh, all the nominations that it didn't win. I mean, I'm sorry, it did win. It won for story. Yep. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Why would you have, like, the death scene, like, painting up there? You're telling me I can't walk through these flowers? For real? Is this gonna get me DMCA'd? In loving memory of little Stanley. Oh my god.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And
It was
now
all of them.
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
This is a weirdly pretty room. Minecraft? Just a picture of and Portal. I'm a little concerned. Do I go into the basement? It did have a Minecraft Easter egg. Did it? I've never found that. It wasn't really an Easter egg. It was part of an ending. I don't think I've ever found that ending then. Because I don't remember there being a Minecraft thing. Does that mean there's like a Portal ending too? I'm also not sure if I should continue on or if I should go in the creepy basement. Because I feel like I only have one choice or another. I don't feel like I can backtrack. I'm gonna go in the creepy basement. Memory zone maintenance. Oh, I can't go down here. Okay, fine. I guess I will just continue on. People play games because of what they can do inside them. And your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Oh no, literally anything. Oh no. Like the Stanley Parable tie. I love that. That's great. What if I want to go in that door? The top memories.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
I don't know, they did only give you a 9
anything
out of
else.
10.
It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
The serious room? I want to go in there! Is it my fault for, like, not leaving any jumps? Would I have been able to access this if I didn't use all my jumps? Makes me wonder. Let me in! The door opened! Let me in! I don't... Oh, there's like a hallway! Come on, there has got to be a way. I don't want to go backwards. I want to go to the serious room. Me just like spamming the fucking spacebar button, like that's gonna do something for me. Fine.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh,
What
now I can go in
wouldn't
the
give to
maintenance
go
room.
back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Well, this looks
Oh,
ugly.
No. God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game.
Oh no!
I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
I'm
Surely
ready.
these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I'm ready. Not
I
recommended.
could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny. Maybe funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of it. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Oh my god, I loved how he said unfunny. That was so good. Legitimately, he does very good voice work for this game.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
Can I?
This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue.
It is
as
thought-provoking
rather
only in
terse.
the first minutes.
I don't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered. What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanation.
I wish there was a skip
I
button.
wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. Stanley!
Yes?
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really... Stanley, look back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we...
Oh. I'm sorry, I was sitting here giggling and like hitting the skip button and I didn't even notice the ads were on. I am sorry, but welcome back. I skipped the narrator. It's been like 2 weeks.
I stopped.
I skipped like a year, I think, and now there's no narrator. Oh, the clock fell down.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was
Hello?
meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned. They
He's
screamed,
back!
They gnashed their teeth and said,
And now he's gone. Hundreds of you. Yeah, I.
The end is never the end. Is never the
Oh
end,
my God.
Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never.
Are
the
you
end,
okay, buddy?
The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the
You
end,
okay,
is
buddy?
never the end. Is never the end. Is
Oh, it's dripping even more now. Yeah, I do believe I've broken the narrator. Oh my God. Okay. So that just caved in. We've got some growth over there. Freedom? No. Oh my goodness. Look at all this beautiful growth. We're turning into The Last of Us. Oh! Oh dear. Mildly concerning. I'm sorry, what? I'm just gonna... Huh? Can I not hit the button anymore? Oh. Oh, okay. I broke everything. I didn't just break the narrator, I just broke everything. I did. I just broke the whole fucking world. I like how this back half of the room is buried in sand, but was there even sand in the room? No, there's supposed to be like an opening back here, but... Alright. Huh? I didn't even get to explore the desert. I did break his memory, I think.
all of his co-workers were gone.
I was half expecting the narrator to not even be there.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, I can't resist a neon sign.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Your girl can't resist a good neon sign. Let's go. Let's see this new
You see,
content.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Have you?
How roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
I don't know. It's not that disappointing.
It was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Okay.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
The end is never the end again.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra
Taste the
What
sequel.
does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Wasn't this all nice? Very industrial looking modern office. We got the fancy glass doors. They're back. Not the two doors. Thanks for attending my meeting. Not the tutors. Not quite. I like that it's the Stanley Parable 2 logo ideas. But what if I want to go through...
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful
Scrum.
of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical.
Who took the red marker? Me. I did. I took the red marker. It was me all along. It's my marker now. You can't have it back. Bitch. Sequels are good. Are they? Not always. I can think of a few sequels that were questionable, but we won't get into that. New content. Look at the little theater. I want onto the bus. Let me onto the bus. I want to take a ride. Red carpet event. And you didn't invite me.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Okay. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. We're gonna maybe stay away from that one. We're gonna maybe not hit the docs button. Merch. I'm gonna go into the merch booth. I'm not a chicken. I just, don't want to dox myself. Thank you. Please, no screenshots. Oh no, I'm sure it's not, but I'm aware. The baby is all grown up. All right. Red is the new orange. What is beeping? A whole new office. The new updated ray traced, more of the same, but in a good way, sequel. I know, that's when you just got a phone notification. It was in the game, though. And my phone notification is actually, the gun, like the legendary gun drop from Borderlands 3. Also, my phone's on silent. Okay, okay. You know what? Hang on. Too big, too small, just right. Oh, I'm aware. It was very much intentional. No, I'm not gonna risk it. It says Jim.
Game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, 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 hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim,
I didn't forget what game I was playing. Here's the thing. I didn't forget what game I was playing. I knew there was a chance that it wasn't going to actually say my name, but I have played games like Doki Doki where it does take information off of your computer, like, to mess with you. And I didn't want to risk it.
Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
I don't want to roleplay as Jim.
It again, and this time let me finish
No.
first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine you're... All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now?
Yes. Get out of here.
Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
I'm sorry. I'm not Jim. Boop.
If you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says. But no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Oh, no!
Jim.
No! Jim! Took my button away. My name's not Jim. They will live on in our memories.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here.
Collectibles. Please, no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Balloon?
I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
No!
12th birthday step-niece.
Fuck you.
Or actually,
I have played Superliminal. I played it with a friend on their birthday stream one time. But I haven't actually beaten it. I would like to go back to it. It does kind of... Okay, but for real, he looks like a gym. Guy right there. The jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative
No,
piece.
no, give me more jumps. Give me... Fuck you. It said I had 35 jumps. Did you think I wasn't gonna take them? Oh, damn. Jump circle, this map. Free achievement. Wait, free achievement. You are here. Free achievement. Ah! Give it to me. It just works. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement, no more steps. I have a feeling I'm just gonna, like...
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Is it? I feel like I'm about to be tricked.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Give me the achievement. Give me the... Give me... You motherfucker. I hate you. I hate you so much, narrator. I'm gonna write a bad Steam review. You know that, right?
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Infinite hole? I want the infinite hole. Time and depth. Time like infinity. Distant future. Distant space-time. Okay. Hole. Let's go. I want to be sucked into a black hole.
Stanley,
let's go.
That I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Why am I gonna die? If it's an infinite hole, then I'm fine.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want
we
anyone
do
to
live
say
here
it
now.
isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
I'm surprised I didn't die.
I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Meeting at 2
Look,
p.m.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person...
It's true, I am.
wants to fall infinitely?
Right, he
I
must
figured
have.
the hole was as deep
He
as
didn't
anyone
skip leg
would
day, that's for
believe.
sure.
Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
You didn't give me the
Things got
achievement.
a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and
No,
move on.
this is my hole
I'll
now.
just be up here when you're ready.
It's my hole now. You can't have it. It's the new broom closet. We're staying here forever. He stole Chell's portal boots. Might be the only way he could have survived that fall. He should have been splat. He's a very, very tiny. It's a lot of secrets. Who has been down here? Every pause button is a Roman numeral too. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. Alright,
Great.
fine.
Now,
Huh?
I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven's sake. I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. A normal person would have thought an infinite hole right there goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of...
That was much shorter.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yes,
I
that
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
it was a different hole.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. This started to become a thing where... Okay, yeah.
It keeps
I'm
getting
starting to
shorter.
become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep.
You
even
think?
by the lax overall standards for a
Necro Jim, lover of holes? Is that my new name?
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Oh, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with the hole, but at this depth, I just can't see you scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button.
Oh no! It's not working.
Teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
Come back.
I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Don't do this to me. Don't leave me here. Don't leave me. I fucked up. I done fucked up. Can you come back? What is happening? Never mind, don't come back. My hole is sinking. I don't know what I've done. I like like this music, though. Oh! Can I have my original perspective back? Change your perception. Oh my god. This is mildly unnerving. Change your reality. Oh, that's a noise. What? Oh my god. I love this one. Oh, that's some David Lynch shit. Puppies! Space! Oh, I'm upside down. A beach? Oh, he's kind of cute. Oh, that's terrible. No, no. Ah!
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Huh?
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there.
No, go. Take me back! Take me back!
Can't have that, Stanley. Because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop
I
in
didn't want to
front
rush
of
you by
and
No!
wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole. From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Take me
And I'm
back.
looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Take me back, you motherfucker. I want back. No! I hate you so much. Narrator, I hate you.
Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I hate you so goddamn much, narrator. Mostly infinite hole. Still no jumps. I want to see if this works. It probably doesn't. I'm going to try anyway. I hate you so much, narrator. Is my hole gone? Did he take away my hole? You stupid bitch. You don't get to let me do anything fun. You big meanie. Setting world champions. That's new. Alright, what's new?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
A button that says Jim. Is the button still gone? There's still the best part. Is the button still gone? Damn it. He's taking away all of my fun. No more infinite hole. No more button that says Jim. No achievement. No more jumping. Find my new friend. Can you find them? Collect them all. Oh, it's so pretty.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Oh.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I found one!
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Fine, it ended. Are there other Stanley dolls around? Okay, that's just the balloon hall. Oh, I haven't seen the reassurance button. Oh, so they are actually in the game?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable
Bucket.
was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Bucket!
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to
It's like the companion cube.
Of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Give me the fucking bucket.
The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Give me the bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing
What was that?
despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Let me out. Thank you.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I think I've been everywhere. That's just the epilogue. That's the button that they took away. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. Where's the map? Oh, settings world champion. I haven't done that yet. Where is that? Jump circle this map for your achievement. The button says the name of merch. Settings. Reassurance bucket. Office decorations. Epilogue. Collectibles. Infinite hold. Exit. Okay. I need to get to that one. Where is it? You are here. It was like upstairs, wasn't it? Because I saw a sign for it up here. Settings, world chat. Yep. Mm-hmm. I hate you. I hate this guy so much. I'm leaving. Wait. Why am I waiting? Is that what I need to do? Oh, I should have thought of that. Okay. Do I need to, like, change them permanently, or can I just, like, adjust them and just, like... Oh, I can have a reticle? Dot. First-person shooter. Second-person shooter! Plasma rifle! Joe's favorite. Play the game. Windows. Dot. I love this.
This
I'm just changing everything. You have to go through every possible setting and adjust it, not confirm. Oh. How does it not confirm, though? Because, like, it just kind of automatically does it. Oh, I suppose I can reset settings, too. Oh, my God. Huh! You're all done with work? Yay! Oh, it's just the slider? Okay. But I want to do it. I'm just gonna change, like, the... Oh, God. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna... What? Huh? I am literally starting to not understand. Can you... Oh my God. We have no sound anymore. That's just it. That's it. No more sound for anybody. We have no more music. No more narrator. It's just quiet. Yeah, Darty is snoring. He sure is snoring. That's the baby for you. My field of view is gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Still nothing? Well, I'm just not even sure what to do anymore, because, like, I've messed with them all, I thought. Like, do I need to go up again? Oh my god. Maybe if I just go through... There we go. You're gonna take a nap? Well, you do that. Have a good nap, and thank you for stopping by, Shadow. We're just gonna be fucking with, settings now, I guess? Trying to get this thing to, work?
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Sure, I'll drink water. Thank you. Oh, and a posture. I can do that while I play with these. Oh my god, this slider's gonna take forever. I like how the mouse is just slowly becoming larger. Probably on purpose. What, taking forever? Yeah, probably. It seems very much like the game. Yes, in order to unlock this, you need to play with every possible setting ever, and it's going to take you 8 million years to do it. Oh, no one. Absolutely no one needs a reticle that large. No, where'd it go? Just a really big dot. Let's go. This is how translation labels will be displayed. Will this be worth it? Probably not. Oh! I got it! Set all settings to all... Okay, I got the achievements. We're gonna reset the... Oh my god, we don't need it that large. It's still locked, though. I got the achievement! It said, what was the achievement? Set all settings sliders in the menu to all available numbers. Settings world champion. That was the achievement I just unlocked. Door's not open. I have my bucket. I'm ready. Why will you not let me in? I've been lied to. But I've messed with, like, everything. Like, I'm legitimately not even sure what I'm supposed to do at this point. I got... the achievement unlocked, but the door won't open! Come on, Google, answer why the door won't open. I don't want the achievement. I mean, I do want the achievement. I got the achievement. General said, yeah, like... The achievement unlocked. The biggest... Try walking down this... Oh my god. Wait, it opened. Oh my god, no, I don't... Thank you. Thank you! Make it much smaller now. Will that fix everything? Great job, you did it! Okay, thank you. Oh my god, the game is flipping out though. I think I did something that fucked something up.
Champion achievement, well done. You've experienced...
Why is my game lagging now? I don't know what I've done to do this.
All corners of the settings menu.
Oh, there we go.
There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well,
Yeah, I want to know.
I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider. and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
This is your room. It was made just for you. Well, thank you. Where's my new setting? Give me my new setting. There it is. 1000%. I have no idea what that's gonna do for me, but it's done. Oh, were my subtitles not enabled? Okay. That reticle does not need to be that large. I'm gonna keep my reticle. There we go. Tiny reticle. I want my achievement. I want my achievement, you bitch. Still won't give it to me, will you? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, things are lagging so bad. Is that you? Did you do that? Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, did my frame rate settle out now? Oh my god. No! What have I done? Yes, you may see my video settings. I wish there was a way to reset the video settings, because I don't remember what they were before I fucked with them. Do I need to turn VSync? Oh my god, I think it was VSync. Oh my god, that's what it was. Oh my god. Okay. We're exiting with my bucket now. Did I want to try that achievement? I mean, I want to try and get all the achievements. But I want to know what the exit is first. Can I only get the achievement if I... Or can I exit the exhibition before doing that? You have to...
Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
You have to exit the game and reopen it while here. Really? In order to get the test achievement? Like, completely exit the game? Like, do I have to, like, literally shut the whole thing down and then reopen it from Steam? Yes, completely. Okay. Let's go. Where's my... There it is. Weird game is weird. Weird game is very weird. I like weird games. They make me happy. I like strange and unusual things. Please enter the current time. Again? 3:25. Confirm. Hang on. Oh, okay. Before we get started, can I just say something? Sure. Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you've booted up the game. You're welcome. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clocks to call it a day. Oh, we've got an ad break. I will leave it here for the time being. For those who are not stuck in ad break, I hope you are having a lovely day. For those who are stuck in ad break, I hope you have a lovely day too, but you just can't hear me say it. Mainly, this is just me trying to fill the air while I wait for ads to end. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Ad breaks. There we go. Ad break over. All right, welcome back. I did not do anything. I didn't touch anything. We've been waiting here. I actually took the time to set the clock, and I took the time to wait for ads to end because I noticed the ad break was on. But welcome back. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I have only been paying attention half the time, but thank you. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Well, thank you. Alright, I'll let you get back to your game now. Well, thank you. Wait, okay. Begin game, I'm assuming.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yes, we've
Stanley
met. Oh my
worked
god, the
in a
balloons.
big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk.
It'll be a different game. It'll be different every time you open the game. Will it?
Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay, I wasn't sure how this was gonna change
Something very peculiar happened.
from the
Something
first
that would forever
edition of
change
this game.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him.
And I have been pleasantly
No one had
surprised.
shown up
Those
to give
damn
instructions,
balloons.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Quit the game and then start it again. Well, thank you for that achievement. Where are my Stanley collectibles?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to
I'm
go
looking.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
And look, I'm searching.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Yes, I
but it
did.
didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the... Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office, because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Is it... Are they hidden in the office section or are they hidden in the new content section? It won't be that hidden. You saw how shiny it was. Oh, so they'll be all be like super shiny then. So it's like what? It's everywhere? Like even like... So it's in both areas. So I'll have to like replay. I'm assuming going to new content and go to the warehouse area. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. We've been through this, narrator. This is my broom closet. You can't tell me what to do.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet.
Have you done this?
No
What?
reason to stop here.
The broom closet ending?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Wait. I forgot how to get to the warehouse. Cause that's just the way to the... Oh, is the door on the... Oh. I fucked up.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nothing in the bathroom. It's fine.
Stepping
It's
into his
fine.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from
Yep.
him?
Remind me what the
What he
password
could
was again.
not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his
Oh,
boss
nope,
had
that
been
wasn't the
keeping
one I
from
was...
him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin. Stanley
Yep,
was in such
that
a
was it.
rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I technically haven't done the mind control facility. Oh, not the new age music. I haven't done the mind control ending in this playthrough.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yep, let's go.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never
Me out.
occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whee! Let's go to the mind control facility.
A large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Might also try going through the entire expo again since you ended early. I don't know if that changes. I have no idea.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I don't know,
Did
but
he
we're gonna
have the
find out.
strength to find out.
I mean, I do now.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The
Wait,
lives of
what?
so
Huh?
many
What am I?
individuals reduced to
What?
Images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I can't get on the desk. It won't let me get on the desk. Not that, huh? Huh. Oh my god. Okay. Huh, I'm on the rail. Whee!
Aha! You've made it to the
I don't think I've ever been here.
Facility. Welcome. You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it
I'm
came
not
time to
clever.
update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more.
But what can I do?
And I'm here to give it to you.
Thank
I'm
you.
here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game, with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Just
You
for
won't
me?
hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
Oh, thank you.
We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind
Thank
Control
you.
Facility. Well done.
I do my best.
Good job, you did it. Good job.
How very Clash of you.
3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Takane Lui came. Takane Lui. I am probably butchering their name.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I
memo.
am really not as familiar with. I'll tweet you a clip of her. All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this
I'm
was
really
not
only
the
familiar
meeting room,
mostly
and Stanley
with
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
the
just to admire it.
English Hololivers.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Warehouse.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
Whee!
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have
There have been a
zero
few collabs with-
consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't know. You won't let me have that achievement, sir. And you took away my whole. Hello, Din. How are you doing today? She's the pink-haired one? Let me do a quick Google. Oh, I remember her design. Okay. She's cute. But good morning, Din. How are you doing? Look, I'm doing the stream thing. Something I haven't done in like 2 weeks because I've been so busy.
Now listen carefully. This
Oh,
is
there
a-
should have been a collectible.
Stanley
Well,
walked through the red door.
red is my favorite color, but also I don't want to listen to the... Fine, I'll go through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The
Good,
two
you
of us
just
always
woke
trying
up?
to get somewhere that isn't here.
Well, good
Running
morning,
and running
Din.
and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us?
I hope you have a lovely
I
day
just-
today,
I
Din.
wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Might have to go
Here.
through the expo properly because there should have been a collectible back there. Look, a door. I walked through the door.
What do we want? What
This
are
is
we
a cute look.
looking
Thank
for?
you. So pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place.
Space.
then
I love
I
space.
think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
It's technically like my winter Christmas outfit, but I added a little blanket because I wanted it to be cozy vibes today, even if we were playing a bit of a silly game. Wow, those lights. It made me see a spot on my monitor that I needed to clean. Oh, look at all the color. Oh, it's so pretty. I will check the clip when I am done streaming. Thank you. If I remember this spot correctly, I think this just goes on forever until I walk back through the door. It has been a while since I've done this particular area. But it's just so pretty. More colors. Okay, we're gonna walk back through the door.
No, wait. Where are you going?
As pretty as those snores. That's just D'Artagnan. He's my baby boy that is with me when I stream 98% of the time. He's either chewing on his bone or sleeping on the bed. And right now he is sleeping on the bed.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Falling.
No! Oh, thank God. You lived. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Whee!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Oh my god, you sound so sad. Why is Darty delivering you from this life, Din? Oh, look at that cute little drawing.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Look at all the color.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
No, I'm about to go yeet myself off the stairs again. I just wanted to see what you'd say if I came back to this room.
No, perhaps not.
Bisexual sky colors. I know, it's so pretty, but I can't progress in the
Is
game.
this really how much you dislike my game? But you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Whee!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
He sounds so sad. I feel a little bad. Whee!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Stanley died again.
A memo.
Okay. We're gonna
Good.
We're gonna go to the
Yes,
content
something very
again.
exciting to show you.
Let's go into the elevator.
You see,
Stanley has
I've
died a
been
lot
reflecting
today.
on Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Let's go. Investor showcase. Look at all the sticky notes.
See, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience.
Wait, I still have Bumscosity.
Built from the ground up.
I love
Why,
it.
there's so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Is the button back?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
So did I really need to like exit the expo for the collectibles to work?
Is that they want to be individually recognized. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
Let me click the button.
Let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Let me hit the button.
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 You'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished.
Jim!
The backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd
Jim.
only played along,
Jim.
that would have been your
Jim.
name the
Jim!
button says.
Jim! Jim!
Instead,
Jim!
Jim.
I can't
Jim.
even think
Jim.
about it. I'm
Jim.
taking the Jim button away.
Don't take my button away. No, no, no.
Jim. Jim.
You took it away from me again. You bastard. I am all festive. Festively cozy. My Jim button is gone.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the stand.
Yep.
An epilogue.
Epilogue.
Would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes,
It's like
yes,
speed
but
running
at
the
end of
expo.
game- well, we'll figure that out later.
Is this still unlocked? It's not. That's okay. Alright. You've been here already. I still have no jumps!
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back
Damn
for
it.
Stanley Parable 2 as well. Oh, wait. You already spent all your
Uh-huh.
jumps the first time we
Yep.
saw the jump circle? Oh, well. Now, here's something special. You remember
the
that
achievement.
broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Yes, yes, give it to me.
Okay,
Give it,
perhaps
you
I should have
motherfucker.
clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the Horde gamers.
Not really.
And I promise it will happen.
You haven't
What
really
else?
missed anything.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet? Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that
I
in
want
the new
the other
version,
balloon.
The office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Give me the other
But I'm
balloon.
undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you
I actually
realize that you knew which one you
we're
actually
restarted
wanted all
because
along. Get Well
there we go.
Someday it is.
Let's go. Get Well Someday. That's the one I wanted originally.
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving...
Give me the bucket.
The complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing.
I didn't actually reset it to play with the gym
It
button,
engendered
but
a chaotic sense of
we're trying to find the
recklessness
collectibles
wherever
now.
those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration...
So I think I don't know. I'm stumbling through this.
It's the Stanley
Give me the
Parable
bucket.
Reassurance bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the
Yes,
Stanley
yes,
Parable
yes, give me the
will feel
bucket.
perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your
Give me the bucket.
arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in
Give me
the
the
ass
bucket.
that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect.
You're talking too much. Where's the skip button?
Give it a try.
Thank you. Bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Yep,
And in
let's
fact,
go.
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it
Where's the
may be
skip
the
button?
slightest
Why
bit
you
more
went there? Yeah, I did.
Buckets seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Yep, let's go. Thank you. Button
Has
that
anyone
says
given
gym.
awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I don't think there's anything else that I need to do. This was the epilogue room. Oh, infinite hole! Is the infinite hole back, or is it still gone? Oh, it says infinite hole. It is so my time to
Here's an idea
shine.
that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite hole.
Whee!
You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up at the top and we can
Of course I immediately entered it.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
No.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Uh-huh.
Is it a very, very deep hole?
Yes.
To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say
I'm about
that
to
it
hit the
isn't an
button.
astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
There we go.
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
I did with
You
my
found
bucket.
me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Yep,
What normal
that
person
is me.
actually wants to fall?
I have a whole section on my YouTube
I
talking
think
about
the
me
hole is
falling
as
in video
deep as
games.
anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me.
It is
See,
the
you're
bucket
the
edition.
problem.
Do you think it's gonna show up in the? Yeah. Let me teleport to the top. I need to fall again. Yep. 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 Sure. Let me teleport to the top.
Then go ahead and press the teleport button.
Uh-huh.
Warp up to the top of
Uh-huh.
the hole and we
Skip.
can move on.
Skip.
I'll just be
Skip.
up here when
Skip.
you're ready.
Thank you.
Right. Now, I'm very excited to
Whee!
You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no. You have a weird sort of...
Whee!
Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Uh-huh.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
I did.
Admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole. I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Yep.
Had
Let's
enough?
go.
I'm positive.
Whee!
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length.
Yep.
Here, let's try something. Let's pop back
Yep.
up to the top.
Let's
and we'll
go.
see if it gets any shorter.
Let's go.
Well, there it is.
Boing.
Is this still appealing? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Yep. Yep. No, it's not. We've been and done this before.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye,
Bye.
Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
Nope.
And now you'll get
Leave me to
more
my hole.
time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
Uh-huh. Now go
You get
away.
to be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Yep. Bye.
Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
Thank you. I'm ready. Me and my bucket are ready. It begins. I must see if the bucket joins me. There it goes. I still really like this song. He has the bucket! The bucket is still with him. I'm so thrilled that the bucket is still here. Change your perception. I don't want to change my perception. I like this song. But I will. Okay, I will change my perspective. Puppies. Get close to his face. Okay. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Huh? Oh, that's when he's upside down. Oh. It's mildly alarming. Which one is this? Oh, it's just that. Error.
Stanley!
Huh?
Oh good, you're awake. It
Damn.
seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
I want to go back.
That, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole?
I was enjoying my hole immensely, sir.
You and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
I'm stuck in the hole now. And I don't get to have fun with the changing of my perspective or reality. I am gonna get myself a couple of chocolates. Oh look, we're back.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to do. Jump circle map for your achievement. Button that says merge. I'm not doing the settings again. Good God, I'm not doing the settings again. The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket. Got it. Office decorations. Epilogue. Klepto. Yup. Time to exit. We're leaving. We're leaving the expo. I don't know why I said it in that accent.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready
I
to
mean,
move
the
on?
collectibles aren't there. I tried to go over there, but there was a sign that said I already got it. Because I come up here and there's a sign and it says out of order. You've been here already. So we exit. It's time to leave the expo. Who just leaves her bag there? No screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features?
It's a very
Yes, I know
large
it's not
box.
exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes. Yes,
Uh-huh.
this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
The jump circle is the infinite hole.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Yeah, I know the sad little horn.
To create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need
The sad little horn sounds like my dog sometimes when he wheezes.
Maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course.
Uh-huh.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
Uh-huh.
Would it possibly work? I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay, waiting.
All right, perfect. Go ahead.
I like the implication that the narrator was the one in charge of creating this game. Oh my god. You messed up the darty emote, Stella. So red.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company...
Yes, my balloons!
...where he was employee number 427. Employee... All of his co-workers were gone.
Get well someday.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I just think that you might not have put a space in between the two emotes, so it didn't.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it
Huh?
up. Why was he not doing it?
Bucket? Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yeah, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley
Don't blame my bucket!
to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to...
Collectible!
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
But I can't.
He was firmly convinced that the
I don't know
bucket
how to
had
get
spoken
there.
to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Well, shit. Oh no, I'm sure it's from the side I just left.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Let's go. No more collectible for. Oh my god!
Now pick up the phone.
Okay.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Bucket! Damn, this is a nice apartment. I'd live here. Well, the sink could be replaced, but it's not a bad little apartment.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
Where's my bucket?
Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Where's my bucket? Bucket.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned
Bucket.
as well?
Bucket.
To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
No, I won't listen to you.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just
Bucket.
a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's
Sounds
it.
handy.
It doesn't do anything else.
Real MVP here. Let's go. Me and Bucket. Oh, it's nighttime now.
See, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he
Did
cares
I?
about is his awful,
I don't think I ever really
his
truly
stupid
listened to you.
uncle. It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this
Yep.
old, empty
Bucket.
bucket, this sort
Bucket.
of shiny bucket.
Bucket, 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 bucket,
I'll give
bucket,
it this.
bucket, bucket,
does have a
bucket,
nice
bucket,
shine
bucket.
to it.
Doesn't it? A lovely little glow.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection, but it doesn't quite look like your
Bucket,
average
bucket.
hardware store
Bucket,
bucket.
bucket, bucket,
It's
bucket,
just a
bucket,
little more,
bucket, bucket, bucket,
how to
bucket,
say,
bucket,
sturdy,
bucket,
more capable of transporting liquid.
bucket, bucket.
Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God.
Oh, that's-
What are you saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally
Mildly
just
alarming.
A bucket.
Bucket.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
A candlelit dinner?
Feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no.
Oh.
What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket?
Oh, look at the...
Hear what the bucket has to say. Don't anything else. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this
We're having a
troublesome situation.
romantic night with the
Stanley,
bucket.
Give me the bucket. Give it
No.
to me. Give me the
No.
bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
No! He took my bucket.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
A romantic evening with a bucket. I'm gonna get that damn collectible in the warehouse.
Not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
This is how I
don't
do
go to
it.
the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Stanley collectible.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
I did
You
it.
can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Why was Joan of Arc shoved under a door? At least I have my bucket. What have we got here? The hell is this place? Lost cat. Jean. There's my black card. What's my black card?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Hello. Hello.
Here
How you doing,
fully
Hex?
I feel every time I pick it up.
Welcome. We're just playing some Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition.
It's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down.
We've been doing okay. It's been busy, but I found a little time to stream, so I thought I'd boot something up.
There's no
Kinda low energy.
explanation for it.
Although I have been giggling a lot about a bucket.
Haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure?
There seems to be a strange parasocial relationship with the bucket.
I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out,
Just mildly alarming.
on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that?
This turned really dark really fast. I'm sorry, what? What the hell does Stanley Parable turn into a horror game? Oh, this is new. Oh, this is very
The
new.
confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced
Oh.
the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
So the last two endings, the narrator went crazy for the bucket and Gombarata happened. Yeah, I don't know what Gombarata is. I know the narrator went crazy for the bucket. I'm a little concerned. Uh-huh. How can we find them? Oh my god, oh my god! Trust the completionist instinct! Weird spinning figurines. Saw one in cargo room. Cargo room. That's the warehouse that I was just in, right? Help, I'm a post-it? Well, that's alarming. I want them so much. I want to go home. 666 LOL. LOL looks like 427. Gotta collect them all. Oh! Oh, Oh, so there's 6 near... Okay, these are the stairs. Something to do with stairs. Is that the one where I have to jump off the stairs, I wonder? Somewhere both red and blue. I think that's the red and blue doors. Near a fireplace. I think there was a fireplace in the boss's office. A private but smelly place for an important person. That is the bathroom. That is the bathroom. Okay. I know. Nothing in there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Ha!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini Stan?
Disappoint. Why are you disappoint?
What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another
Stanlerine
under your belt.
Why are you disappoint? What have I done? Huh? Oh, this opens again. This was locked last time I was up here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
See,
was
this
once
is a
again stunned
fireplace.
to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Well, this was a fireplace, but there was no Stanley collectible. That's a room up there. Collectible.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
Figlies.
Stanley, what name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it.
Okay, so the last 2, red and blue, I think those are the red and blue doors. But then stairs. Stairs. I want to say that's the room where Stanley attempts to throw himself off
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
That's where I
It
think
would be
those
all
2 are.
Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
I want to try and get the last 2 Stanley figurines and then maybe call stream after that.
He would be all right.
But I have to remember how to get back to the red and blue doors.
Will be fine.
And the stairs.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I went to... Okay, I'm gonna do... okay. I don't remember how to get back to the red and blue doors.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered.
Ad break!
themselves.
We're just gonna chill here in the corner and wait for ad break to end. While I try and remember how to get back to the red and blue doors. Because the red and blue doors also lead to the staircase. I'm like 99.9% sure of. Oh no. All right, okay. I think it looks like ad break is over, so welcome back. I am sorry, Hex, for The dating app ad. Oh no. Oh, it's a little funny because I feel like I'd do the same thing and just be
Monitors jumped,
sad.
and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley
I remember how to get to the doors.
reassuring
Okay.
it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kind
Me and the
of
bucket are
things
one.
does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the
We're gonna
first
get the
place?
freedom ending.
These questions raised
And then I remember how to get back
Stanley.
to the red and blue doors.
No!
So we're gonna do that and
Screamed.
get the
He
last
couldn't
two
accept it. His own life
collectibles.
in someone else's control, never. He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
It's like a companion
He
cube.
could trust no one except for the bucket.
Trust no one.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
I would
Stanley
never
decided that
incinerate
this
my
machinery
bucket.
would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best
Console
friends,
disabled.
Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
We're taking down the system, bro. Alright, let's go. System power.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible
Yep.
place. And
We're stopping this shit. We're gonna be free. Me and the bucket.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
I yearn for my
They
freedom.
had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
Oh, we're gonna
Both of them
sneeze.
wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support. What? Wait,
Huh?
What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
What?
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed
No!
the soothing
No!
warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself.
No.
As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
I'm so sad. Oh my god. You can't get the freedom ending with the bucket! Oh my god. Huh?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What?
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
No.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
Uh-huh.
else can be
Yep.
difficult,
Keep
but
talking.
the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yep.
There's
Mm-hmm.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove
You're getting
Ha
You've nearly got it all.
I figured it out.
Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no.
I know, one more.
None of us can.
And I think it's in the stair room, but we'll see.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I have to follow his directions to get to it, though.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Yep.
The problem is all these choices. The
Now
two of us
open the
always
door.
Trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Yep, open the door.
We would both be so much
Open the door.
happier if
Open the
we
door.
just
Open the door.
Stopped. And I think
Door,
well, I think
door,
I have
door,
a solution.
door,
Here, let me show
door.
you.
Thank you.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here. No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs.
Stairs?
If you hurt yourself,
Stairs.
if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Stairs. No collectible.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here.
Oh!
Take this from me.
Okay.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I don't know what other stairs it could be. This is where I thought it would be. And I was like, I can try it because like it goes along with the red and blue doors. So like what other stairs could it be talking about? Stairs, something to do with stairs. That was the clue. Something to do with stairs. That's what this place is. But I see no collectible here. What other stairs were there in this game? Plenty of elevators. There's the elevator in the boss's office. I don't know why I'm thinking of elevators. It's not elevators. But this is the only stairs I can think of. What if I yeet myself off the stairs? Will it miraculously show up? Yeet!
Oh,
No.
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Stairs. Well, I can't get back to the other room, or I... Well, I have to restart the game anyway.
No. No, what are you doing?
No, you're too sad. I can always just be... The sequel isn't now paused! I didn't even realize that. Oh, there are... Could begin the game again.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's a lot of boxes. So many boxes.
Spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms,
I've forgiven you, Bucket. Stairs. What other stairs? Stairs. One more figurine. Stairs, something to do with stairs. Warehouse access. Oh, that's the bridge they were talking about for the first collectible. Oh, look, it shows the bathroom there. Who took these pictures of them? Red room. Wait! Red room. Stairs! Stairs!
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Stairs!
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
I got
Serious
it!
moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its
I got all
own
the
reward.
figurines.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Okay. But now what? I got all the figurines. I have like one more ending I can access that I haven't done.
Office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer...
Yes, I did, because I played this game about 600 times.
Guiding him. Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Wait, no. This isn't... Oh, I did both of these. I already did the escape route.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay, I know. If I keep the mind control facility on, I think that's an ending. We'll do that one, and then we'll end. I got all the figurines. I am pleased.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Let's go. Hello, Brethren. How you doing?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
It's okay, Bucket. You're okay. Look, there's a box there.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
I'm doing better now that I'm here. How are you? I'm doing good. We're doing some cozy sillies. Playing some Stanley Parable.
No!
Ultra Deluxe Edition.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the
I know there's something to do with those buttons.
The controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up
I
against
don't
the
remember
world.
what they are for.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Nope, that didn't open anything. I hit 1, 2, and 3. I bet it's not in order though. I bet it's like a specific code and I don't know the code. You want to draw me with my bucket? Oh, goodness. I bet those red lights there that my cursor is going over, they correspond with the lights. I just don't know what order. Wait, what does that say? Up there? Five, 2, 1, 0, 5, 2, 1. That doesn't help me with anything. There's gotta be an order that those buttons go through, but I don't know them. So we are going to keep the mind control on because we're terrible people. And I can't leave. I can't get the freedom ending with the bucket.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror.
The bucket betrayed me.
The bucket's plan all along to take over the machine and claim the power for itself.
Bucket!
The bucket had betrayed him.
How dare you?
Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds.
Silly birds!
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Bird.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Silly birds!
The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands.
The metal
one
genius.
Who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Silly birds.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
We were happy with silly birds. We did it. I don't know what I did actually. All right. I have been going for almost 4 hours now. It is about time for me to feed my puppies and feed myself. We got all of the collectibles. I still haven't gotten the test achievement, but that's fine. I am gonna have to end here. But I just, oh my god, just don't pay attention to the fact that I just don't pay attention to that. We're gonna end here. Thank you for you're welcome. I was glad I could have a little time to do a little streamy. We are going to go over to we're gonna raid the Morbid Moth because I love her. She's online. She's the cutest, sweetest little British moth. She is doing a 24-hour stream. So everybody go say hi to her and go tell her that she is adorable and amazing and I'm too lazy to come up with a better raid message. I really need to come up with a raid message idea, but regardless, everybody, go tell her she's amazing. She's lovely. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on another day. Goodbye.